Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today, me and Cameron's got a good one. I'm sorry, the sun is bright. I know we're squinting, but hey, it's finally a warm day here in southern West Virginia. Feels nice, don't it, Cameron?
Oh yeah.
We're both in our shorts. Woo! Feels
It's been
good.
a long time coming.
Been a long time coming. We're here today. We came here today to do something that a lot of people do, and I've told people that that's what they ought to do a lot of times. This camper here is set up permanent. A lady lives in it here beside her daughter and son-in-law, and her RV refrigerator went bad. I think it's a Norcold. We'll find out when we get in here. And I suggested, rather than pay $2 grand for an RV refrigerator, let's just take that one out and let's put a small residential refrigerator in there. And typically you can find one that fits that hole pretty well. I don't know how this one's going to fit. Customers bought this. I don't know anything about it other than we're going to switch it out. But when we got here, the customer's like, oh man, the commode stopped up again. Like I say, this lady lives in this thing full time right here. So it's not always easy to manage that black tank. I've got plenty of videos on how to do that. I'll post a link to those up here, but we're going to see if we can get this sewer tank unclogged real quick. Show the customer how to do it easily. He's been doing it, but he's been kind of doing it the hard way. So let's see if we can do it the easy way. Let's see if this works, and we're going to take you along. All right, as you can see, the commode is plumb full. So we've cut the water off. We've bled the pressure off. So I'm just going to step on the pedal, put my handy dandy little tool down in there that I made to keep from hurting the seal in the commode. Yeah, that should be good. I'm gonna go down in here with a stick, and we're just gonna start stirring. There, poke through the bottom. We got it moved. All we had to do was move those. I've called this a poop pyramid, all these years, and all we had to do was move that poop pyramid. Now let me take my tool off. Go in there and just stir around a little bit more. So move all those solids that we can away from the bottom of the commode and the black tank. So there we go. There is how you break up a poop pyramid in a travel trailer. Now this don't work in a fifth wheel because you got a couple elbows between the commode and the tank. But on a travel trailer, this is the ticket.
So what would you use for a fifth wheel to do that same thing?
Well, it's just not as easy. You almost have to cut the pipe out. You almost have to cut the 3-inch pipe out between the commode and the black tank, and do it like that.
It's always a fun job, isn't it?
Always. But you know what? Everybody does it, man.
Yep.
Everybody goes number 2. All right. Now that we got the poop pyramid taken care of, now we can do what we came here to do. And that is take this RV refrigerator out and put that electric one in. So Cameron is going to get started by getting some screws out inside here. A lot of times these would have like a little plastic cap or something to hide them, but they're there somewhere.
I already took them out.
Oh, Cameron already took them out. Sometimes they'll put screws down the side. You gotta look. You gotta look inside the doors, make sure nobody's snuck a screw in on the sides on you.
Oh,
Do the refrigerator and the freezer. Just look. Okay, so we had the 2 up top, and we got 2 down in the bottom there, and there may be 2 underneath that. Not uncommon. So now Cameron's gonna pull that piece of trim off the bottom there and see if there's 2 more screws hiding underneath it. It might be stuck.
Yeah.
It should come off. All right, nope. All right, they missed an opportunity to put 2 more screws in there. And like I say, a lot of times this stuff is stuck because something's busted inside the refrigerator, run out here, and done that. Tell you what I think I'm going to do next is I am going to go get a tape measure, and we are going to measure this entry door next. It looks like a 24-inch door. I really hope it's a 26-inch door. 24-inch door won't hardly work. So let me go grab a tape measure. Actually, Cameron went and grabbed the tape measure. See what she says, Cam. Oh boy, it is a 24-inch door. Okay, well that may add some extra excitement.
Oh yeah.
Because that refrigerator is like 24.5 inches wide and like 24 inches deep. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. How wide is it, Cameron?
24.25.
Did you measure it outside to outside?
Yeah, outside down.
Okay. We should be able to screw it through the door.
Yeah.
We should be able to get out the door. Be pessimistic.
Yeah, we will. We can do it.
No, optimistic. Be optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna go around back, get the gas line and electric and all that stuff unhooked. So let's go around back, Cam. Well, there's the back side of the refrigerator vent. So Cameron's gonna get that off so we can get everything in there. We just need to get the gas line unhooked. I've already cut the gas off. There's all the wrenches now.
Nice. I like this.
Yes, organized.
He's getting fancy on us, guys. Can't let him do that.
It's part of my organizing I've been doing this year. Yeah, just lay them out. Lay them out somewhere. Yeah, perfect. You'll either need a 3/4 or a 13/16. And you're gonna need a crescent wrench or backup wrench. Because even though we don't care, we still gonna do it like we care. We're gonna back up that gas valve on the left button. There you go.
Probably got the crescent in there first.
Yep. Put it on the gas valve. Why are we doing that?
So that we don't mess up the fitting.
So we don't bend that gas valve, because if we were just taking the refrigerator out to work on it or something, we wouldn't want to tear the gas valve up.
And that crescent wrench getting stiff.
Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and find us a plug down in here, Cameron, and go ahead and get a plug on that gas line, because we won't need that gas line anymore. So just go ahead and get that snugged up. Alright, I'm going to go cut the gas on and go get the soapy water, and we'll test that real quick. Alright, so Cameron, we got the gas cut back on. So Cameron's just going to spray it with soapy water and watch it for a minute. We do have a little bitty leak. Let me see if I can get zoomed in there a little bit. See it blowing a few bubbles right there? So what Cameron's going to do now is take and just loosen that plug up just a little bit, and then he's going to snug it right back up. I just found that's kind of the easiest way to do it when you get a little leak. Just little gas escape and then snug her back up. Maybe it got a little bit of dirt in there or something, and that little bit of gas escaping will let that dirt out. Let's snug it up just a little bit more, a little extra this time.
All right.
All right, now let's check it. Looks better this time, don't it?
Oh yeah.
All
a lot
right.
better.
All right, we'll check that again before we leave, but yeah, that should be good. All right, now I'm gonna let Cameron take over the camera, and I am gonna reach in here and pull our electric wires off this board. These are 12 volts. I'm gonna tape this up a lot better here in a minute. We're just gonna leave these 12 volt wires, positive and negative. You never know, they might come in handy someday. Or somebody could someday put an RV refrigerator back in here. Maybe these people don't need it anymore, they get rid of it. Somebody else wants to put an RV refrigerator in. The gas line's here, the electric line's here. It's all here. Now there's gonna be several screws here. Usually there's only 2, but somebody was an overachiever. They put like 5. Okay, 4. No, there's 5. Oh, here's one more. All right, get all 5 of those screws out. Now I'm just gonna reach up here behind this refrigerator and just kind of shake it like that, get it started moving. Now we're gonna go inside. Now the fun begins.
That was way too easy.
Yeah, now the fun begins, Cameron. Just because we know that this refrigerator is going to be a little bit tight getting out of this door, we're just going to go ahead and take the doors and the hinges off. That'll help us a little bit. So start by taking the hinge pins out. That'll get the door out of the way for us. Just take that pin out. Just pull up on it now, Cameron. There, that releases the freezer door. And the same thing on the refrigerator. Make that refrigerator a little bit lighter too by getting those doors off. Not much. I mean, both those doors probably don't weigh 20 pounds, but you know, every little bit helps. Because those refrigerators are not that heavy, but they are a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
So now we got the doors off. Cameron's just gonna go ahead and get all these hinge brackets off, and that'll give us a little bit more room. And once we get done with that, we'll be right back. Cameron and I are going to set this refrigerator down here on this rug, and then we'll do a little bit of measuring here and see which is going to be the best way to go out this door. Because that door measures, the flange to flange, is just about exactly 24. And that's the same size as the refrigerator. Well, it's in the floor. I mean, that's how easy it is to get one of these refrigerators out of the hole. You know, it's held in by some of them as few as like 6 screws, and gas line and a couple of power cables. You know, a 110 cable and a couple 12 volt wires. All it is. What you got, bud?
It's gonna be a little over 24 deep with that on there.
How about wide here, just in case? Yeah,
23, yeah.
We should be able to screw it right out the door. All right.
That's so super flexible.
Yeah, it is going to be tight, but I think we can kind of just wiggle it out the door because the box itself is less than 24. The flange to flange is 24. So let's see what happens. Let's get that side out first.
Oh yeah.
Cake. I brought some styrofoam with me. We're just gonna use this to cover up the vent holes. Let's see here. So we got 13 and a half. Hold that end up. Watch out, finger. Ouch. Watch out, finger. Alright, now we're going to cut like a 25 by 16.
Alright.
See how much Cameron trusts me? Nobody should trust me that much. Nobody. This one we're just going to screw to the wall inside, so it'll be double insulated. Trim it around them corners just a little bit where all that styrofoam's at down in there. And we'll put put a couple screws in that, hold it to the wall, and then we'll do a little bit of aluminum tape around it too, just to seal the drafts out. Now there's also a roof vent up in there too. Let me get this little baffle out of the way, and then I'll show you the roof vent. Well, we're going to do the exact same thing that we just done down here, up there. There's that baffle that was in there for the refrigerator, for the RV refrigerator. Now I'm gonna do just like we did on the back side. I'm gonna cut one that will go up in there. 5 by 24. So we got that piece of styrofoam up in there. And now we're just gonna put one over it, screw it to the ceiling, and the tape around it to keep the drafts out. So that's the same thing we did on the back. We cut the one piece that went inside, and then we cut a piece that went over. We're going to screw it as well and tape it. Then we'll be ready to set the electric refrigerator in here and see how it fits. Alright, Cameron's just putting the finishing touches on the tape. We took and put some screws in the styrofoam to hold to the wall, and we put the tape on to keep any drafts out, and looks pretty good. So now we're going to go get the electric refrigerator and see how it fits. So there's the electric refrigerator that the folks bought. Like I say, typically you can find a refrigerator, you know, like an apartment size, not a dorm size, but an apartment size, that will pretty well fit that hole. These folks said they looked around quite a bit, and this is as close as they could get. So we're gonna get this thing plugged in back here, because we're just gonna use the old plug-in back here for the 110 volt heating element for the RV refrigerator. We're gonna plug this right in there, and then we'll just set it in the hole. You get the cord, make sure the cord. All right. Well, there it is. I would have liked to see it fit the hole a lot better. I think the customer is going to close that hole in a little bit. I mean, you have to leave a little bit of airspace around it because it has a compressor in it, so it needs to breathe a little bit. But all in all, that's not a bad job, huh, Cameron? Like I say, I would have really liked to see it fit the hole better, but yeah, that is what it is. I didn't shop for the refrigerator.
Yep,
so,
exactly.
So yeah, so that's it on this job. Me and Cameron, we're gonna pick up all of our junk, and we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go get some supper in with Cameron.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Why don't you sign us out?
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and we hope that we will see you next time. Y'all have a good day.